It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What's up, weirdos? Welcome back to my 31 Days of Halloween. And today we're moving back into horror land so I can recommend you 5 demon movies to check out this October. So first we're going to start with a classic, and then we're going to move on to some more modern horror films. But we have to start with The Omen from 1976, like we just sort of have to.
The Thornes have been a family of tremendous wealth, position, and power. The perfect marriage of Ambassador Robert Thorne and his wife Catherine was fulfilled by the birth of their son, Damien. And then, when the child was 5 years old, something terrible happened. Was it an accident? Was it murder? Was it a coincidence? Or was it an omen?
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you.
I didn't mention this movie in my horror movie starter packs, which I'll link down below, but this was like a runner-up for sure. This movie is really great. It's basically about an American ambassador who might be raising the Antichrist, and it's just a classic. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, please watch it, and then you can get to the rest of the next movies. Next on my list, we're moving way ahead to 2009 for this movie, Drag Me to Hell. So I first saw this movie in like my friend's basement when I was a youth. I don't know how old I was, but I remember being so scared of this old lady. She is so scary in this movie, and one particular scene where she like, is this a spoiler? It's a spoiler. I won't say it. But let's just say that the old lady attaches herself in a way that she should not attach herself to this girl, and it is so scary. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's about a loan officer that refuses to give this old lady a loan, and the old lady's like, I'm gonna curse you, and then she does curse her, and then basically hell's trying to drag her down.
It's coming for me.
Please listen to me. There's nothing coming for you.
How do I get rid of this?
I welcome. You can give the curse away.
The movie is like kind of like, there's a lot of like crazy horror stuff in it that sometimes like feels kind of silly, but overall it's a pretty fun movie to watch. And yeah, I think you should check it out. The old lady is really scary. That like stuck with me. I don't know why. Now let's talk about Oculus from 2013. I love this movie. I watched this movie like 4 or 5 times, which is like a lot of times to watch a movie. It's basically about this girl that believes that her little brother had not committed a crime he was convicted of, and that this demon-possessed mirror made him do the crime. And so she's trying to prove that. And it basically goes back and forth in time from when they're little kids to when they're adults.
First, I intend to prove that the people I've just described were victims of the supernatural force that resides in that mirror.
You want to redeem the family name?
You promised me you'd never forget what really happened.
I was 10 years old.
Daddy?
Tim.
Snap out of it!
It's not real. Oh my God.
And it's just like really well done. They do some really interesting demon stuff that really exciting, and I just love it. It's like a very satisfying demon movie to watch, and yeah, check it out. Now the next movie I'm gonna mention, I literally just watched for the first time. I did this live stream in September with a bunch of, it's the Final Girls live stream, and someone was talking about this movie, and so I was like, why have I not seen that? And so I watched it. It's The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and so good. Such an interesting take on an exorcism film. So basically this priest is being convicted of like negligent homicide. I hope that's right. Because a girl died during an exorcism.
Do you understand how long they can put you away for this?
I want people to hear what only I can tell.
And what is that?
what really happened to Emily and why.
So she believed that her actual possession began that night at the hospital?
I think she did.
Emily had epilepsy. Father Moore's beliefs are based on superstition.
Did Father Moore ask you to give her any medical help?
I couldn't help her.
Why couldn't you help her?
Because there are no injections against the devil.
I really, really enjoyed it, and it's also like a thing where there's like more than one demon inside of her, which I think was pretty cool. So yeah, watch it. Now last on our list is Paranormal Activity, which I almost put in my ghost video, and then I was like, that's a demon video, because it's actually a demon that's like in the house, not a ghost. Sometimes in my head I'm like, which is it?
Camera on. My girlfriend Katie, she thinks there's something in the house, I don't know.
You believe me, right?
I think we're gonna have a very interesting time capturing whatever paranormal phenomena is occurring or is not occurring. Windows are locked, doors are locked, alarm is on. Hearing a weird sound.
Something's here. I feel it breathing on me.
There's footsteps in, but there's no footsteps out.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
If you do try to play games with it, that's inviting it in.
It is so scary. It feels so real. This was like one of the first found footage films that I saw that really scared me because it felt really, really real. Even more so than like Blair Witch found footage, because this was like you were watching stuff happen that they couldn't see because they were asleep. I don't know. It's scary. And there's one particular moment that's like, like every time I watch it, I'm just like, whoa, so good. But that's it, guys. That's 5 demon movies for you to check out this month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow and every single day after that until November 1st when I fall into a deep, deep sleep. Bye!